We're coming up on the entrance to Big Cottonwood Canyon. Up in Cottonwood Canyon, you can look these up. A couple of pretty famous ski resorts. There's Solitude and Brighton. I used to ski at both of them a lot. In fact, I worked at Solitude back when I was gearing up the photography company. They have these guys that stand at the top of the ski lifts and take your picture and try and sell you your picture down at the bottom of the ski lift after you're done with your run. I was one of those guys for one winter. And Brighton, I used to ski there a lot when I was a kid. Looks like they've just repaved this. Always makes things interesting. Oh, it's just right to here. That's good. So Big Cottonwood Canyon, I used to take pictures up here a lot. Some really pretty places up here along the stream. Mountain views, trees in the background, just a beautiful place. In fact, I've fished up here quite a bit as well. Further up the canyon, there's a place where the stream is kind of slower, kind of this flat area. It's a nice place to fish. Took my kids up there quite a bit. That little campground right there, Ledgemere, I used to take pictures there a ton. It was probably 2-3 times a week during the summer, and even a few times during the winter. It's really pretty in the winter. The stream still runs. Snow and rocks and trees in the background is really pretty for pictures. You just have to make them quick. Lots and lots of bikers up here today. Probably just as many bikers as cars, in fact. Down in there, there's a big meadow, and it's what's called Storm Mountain. That right there is Storm Mountain. Getting up into the pine trees now. Another fresh pavement area. This always wigs me out a little. Feels kind of slippery. You know what I mean. Up here and a little bit on the right, we're going to see some areas that are really prone to avalanche in the winter, and unless they've taken them down, they've got what look like big artillery cannons that I'm sure came off of some World War II battleship, but they use them to shoot down the avalanches. Because with avalanches, you'd rather know it's coming than not. I think one of them's right up here around the corner. We'll see. It's been a while since I rode up here. Well, I don't see it. Maybe I missed it. Okay, this area off on the right where all the cars are was one of my favorite places for taking pictures. Wow, it's packed. Hazard of coming up here on a Sunday. I'd often come up here and be the only car in the middle of the week. Walk around here for a second. So you can see the view. Just pretty all the way around. Walk down this little hill here. Try not to fall on my ass. It turns out these Norton boots have really good grip. Maybe I could hike in them. This is that spot I was talking about earlier where I used to fish. Bring my kids up here. There's lots of little fish in there. They're not big fish, but lots of little fish. Caught dozens of fish right in this spot right here. then over in that meadow I've taken hundreds if not thousands of pictures. It's beautiful all the way around. I won't lie to you, this is one of the big perks of living in Utah. If you're an outdoorsman, lots of places just like this, minutes away from where you live in the Salt Lake Valley. If I had to guess, I'd bet it's probably 65 degrees or so up here. It's just beautiful. I don't know if you heard that. The guy's saying, I'm glad we only have to ride down to the bottom. Yeah, this is a torturous bike ride if you're coming up the canyon. I don't know what that guy's doing behind me, but he's making me nervous. If this view doesn't make you want to move to Utah, then you must not be much for the outdoors. Well, speaking of riding down the canyon, I think I'll probably turn around up here in a bit and head back down. Solitude. This is that ski resort where I used to take pictures I was telling you about. Well, YouTube, I'm on my way down the canyon, headed back home. It's been a pleasant ride with you. Don't forget to press those little buttons below. Subscribe button, like button. Share this video around. You know I love it when you press my buttons. Take care. Have a good weekend, YouTube. Jonny Jetpack signing off.